Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video we have all the potential PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X restocks going on all throughout today. Now I'm not fully convinced, but there's a little bit of a smidgen of a chance that there might be a target drop going on, so just being like a little bit of the aware, a little bit around for it. It can kind of go either way. We saw a little bit of stock movement, saw a little stock before, we'll touch on that throughout the video itself, but I have this video up at 6:45 just so you guys can be kind of aware and kind of be on the lookout for some of the stuff going on, just in case there is a nice little drop for it. Although once again, I'm not fully convinced, but throughout the next few days we might be on the lookout for it, just so you guys all know. So make sure, first and foremost, make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on, as well for the brand new PlayStation 5 giveaway. Amazon links down below for the PS5 digital console and controller with the Amazon drop, very overdue. We have the Twitter and Twitch stream as well, linked down below. Sign up for Weeble, deposit $100, get a bunch of free stock and free money, and with that Coinbase too as well, link down below. And I appreciate you guys all so much for watching. Let's go and dive on into the video itself. So first and foremost, like I said, we have a little bit of a small chance when it comes to Target itself. We did see some stock arrivals before. We see some brand new stock arrivals that pretty much confirm that there is stock sitting around. Although, once again, we've kind of usually seen Wednesday, Thursdays, and Fridays. We're kind of on that awkward stage because we don't know fully if we'll be 100% dropping or not. So just giving you guys a little bit of the quick reminder. We might even have another separate, also earlier video throughout the next few days. We're kind of just watching. It's not 1,000,000% confirmed, but it's enough for me to kind of want to talk about in the start of the videos. So just give you guys if you guys want to be on the lookout for the online, or if they updated the webpage listing, or maybe if there's that very small chance it even dropped as of literally the past 10 minutes or so, make sure you guys go check your app or check the website. Like I said, it's kind of looking likely. We are seeing movement with it. It's not 1,000,000% confirmed today, as you guys know I make these videos just a little bit earlier. So just letting you guys all know, we'll be watching for that stuff throughout these next few days to see if there's any more stock arrivals, any more employee stuff, any more just anything in general. And if we do, we'll let you guys know on more information all floating around. So first and foremost, very nice to go and see that. Just be on the lookout for it. Same with the Xbox Series X's that we are always watching for, that are available up in stores depending on your local area. And usually the likelihood for that does bump up quite a bit, especially regards to all of it, because, well, basically just getting stock. So be on the lookout for that one. Like I said, nothing super major confirmed, but we're going to be watching throughout these early mornings. Be on the lookout for it, or at least throughout the next few days in case you guys are on the notification squad and all that good stuff. Now let's go talk about some other little various things throughout the day. So just and foremost, we don't have anything super major confirmed. These past few days we have, though, and I think tomorrow we'll have a pretty nice confirmed thing too as well. So at least throughout these next few days, we'll be watching stuff, we'll be seeing stuff, and we'll kind of see if things are popping off or whatever. But today might be a little bit more on the quieter side, although there is quite a few other locations we'll be watching. First and foremost is going to be on the Best Buy side. So if you guys may have had a chance to go and see, Best Buy did go and do an Xbox Series X total tech only restock as of yesterday. And as well, we also have seen them do GPUs these past few weeks, so GPUs are somewhat off the table. So just letting you guys know, the likelihood does bump up at least a somewhat decent amount when it comes to all these next tier drops, mainly because Xboxes, we do sometimes see them do a total tech drop once a week, and then usually all the times that same exact week they'll do another drop too as well. Although once again not confirmed, just based on the usual trends and likelihoods and everything from Best Buy, we'll be watching and expecting that all throughout the next few days, especially. So from any time around the 9 a.m. to around the 5 or 6 p.m. range or so, usually right smack dab in the middle. So Xboxes are a little bit more on the XNA side for total tech. Normal Xbox Series X's and bundles does seem a little bit more on the likelier side these next few days. Usually Best Buy does do a lot of Wednesday, Thursday, Fridays, and usually Wednesday, Thursday, Fridays are kind of more of our money days. We like to focus on the stuff first and foremost. As well for PlayStations, we have not had any PlayStation drop from Best Buy in quite some time, besides that really kind of weird and kind of somewhat sporadic type drop where we kept on seeing them in stores and some of the event stores. So especially throughout these next few days, and I'll probably keep on bringing up every one of these few days until it happens, mainly because we did at least have the Xbox drop. So like I said, we'll be watching for Xbox normal drops and PS5s, either total tech or PS5s by themselves. Both are pretty much likely throughout today and the next few days, although once again we have to wait for more leaks, rumors, or even stock arrivals for it. Same thing with Target, where we know stock is moving, we know stock is grooving, but the one kind of bigger issue is that we just gotta wait for it to actually go and drop. So the next one will be up on the Amazon side. So I want to give you guys the quick heads up is that Amazon is just so astronomically overdue. Amazon UK has gone and given up stock. We have lots of leaks, a lot of rumors, a lot of all this stuff floating around, and that does bump up the likelihood quite a bit when it comes to Amazon stock. So keep on being on the lookout for that in case you guys would like to. Amazon United States usually has kind of sometimes favored on the past 20th or so and onwards. So Amazon's looking likely. Amazon's looking just pretty, pretty good. So be on the lookout for them. We always have the Amazon links down below, these next few days especially, and also probably for the rest of the month. I'd be very surprised if they somehow went 2 months without doing a restock. So especially for Amazon, be on the lookout for them throughout these next few days. Their usual drop times, although it is kind of various, is usually around like the 9 a.m. to around the 1 p.m. range, depending on your time zone, or just around like the middle of the day. So basically, if you guys have a chance to see that, there's no major confirmations for it, but it's just so overdue. It seems so likely, and that's why we're kind of just patiently waiting for it in the first place. So be on the lookout for that one, and hopefully it's not going to be a majorly botted drop. We'll be watching for that stuff and see. As we have a few contacts and friends with that, we haven't seen any more updates with it, but we'll definitely be watching it all throughout these next few days. Now as well, GameStop. And now when it comes to GameStop itself, they did go and finally decommission up the console commissions. I sometimes mention that up on the channel itself. I'd probably go and say the likelihood for anything PlayStation 5 wise, unless it's a random YOLO drop or there's a brand new update for it on the day, does seem pretty unlikely. So just letting you guys know, there's always that small chance around the 10 a.m. range or so. I'd probably kind of doubt it though. But don't forget, we are still seeing reports, although a little bit more on the staggered side, is that Xbox Series X Halo, not almost Halo, I wish it was Halo, Xbox Series X bundles are still floating around up in stores. So keep that in mind if you guys want to casually call and check your stores. Some places are finally reporting that they're out of stock, which I think is kind of nice. So we'd want to obviously see more people, get their consoles than not, but keep on checking your stores in case you guys want to. Online drops seem a little bit more on the unlikely side. The Xbox consoles did go and fully sell out though, by the way, just so you guys all know with that. Now as well for Walmart, we are probably not anticipating up anything in regards to Walmart. Mainly because we have some more stuff that's confirmed for tomorrow, as I'm sure you guys know. If we do see any more website updates or website changes and such, we'll give you guys some more details with it. So keep that in mind. But basically, that's just going to be more of like a separate video throughout the day. Probably nothing special throughout today, more so focused for tomorrow. So you know what? There's always that small chance we even have a crazy like quadruple drop on a Thursday, which would be kind of crazy. So we'll kind of see if that happens throughout these next few days. But like I said, Amazon especially be on the lookout for. Best Buy too as well, although not confirmed on either side, and Amazon just extremely overdue. Those are our big kind of focuses all throughout these days. Now as well for other various stuff, obviously, the Newegg day-to-day shuffle, so always be on the lookout for that when it comes to their PS5 and potential Xboxes flowing on in. When it comes to some of the other various places, we did actually go and have Costco go and do Xboxes. We did go and say that was extremely overdue, so that did go and hit, and they did go and restock. So just letting you guys know the likelihood for that, quite a bit on the lower side. So we can still be expecting maybe PlayStation 5s, although they did do, I think, 2 back-to-back drops before, so we can kind of see how they are the rest of the week. Remember, you do have to have an actual membership for that. Funny enough, I believe also Sam's Club did go do an Xbox drop too as well, sometimes out of their usual drop time, so we could also still be looking for a PS5 throughout these next few days as well, just because, it's not 100% guaranteed. I did go and say it will probably be more of an Xbox-focused week, and so far, it kind of seems like it actually has so far, so be on the lookout for that. Gamefly too, I'd maybe kind of bump up the chances of maybe an Xbox bundle, just because we're seeing all these other various retailers also getting their Xboxes too as well. Like I said, though, it might be kind of a weirder day. We'll have to see how the rest of the day kind of goes and kind of go from there. We'll get a lot more information throughout these next few days, which is always very nice to go and see. As well, all the other mid-tier locations too, we'll be on the lookout for. Always be on the lookout for the Microsoft stores, Lenovo's, Verizon's, Kohl's, all those places just haven't dropped in forever, so I always like to just remind you guys that they do exist, although some of them do have kind of weird bundles, such as the Endormas and stuff like that. We did not go and see any PlayStation Direct emails sent on out, so we're not anticipating or watching for a PlayStation Direct in any capacity. As well, we have not seen any Microsoft Store Direct emails as well sent on out. I also want to give you guys the reminder for military. We do keep on selling military every now and then, getting their PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X consoles. Depends on the area, depends on the store, etc., etc. Kind of the same thing for the GameStop and Target walk-ins. As well, ever since we covered it as of yesterday, we were seeing a few more BJ's bundles going up. So it's very nice to go and see for the PlayStation 5s in case you just want to be on the lookout for them for the Ratchet and Clank bundles. Always depends on the store. It kind of seemed like more in the North and South Carolinas, if anything. So keep on checking those locations in case you guys would like to. Always give them a call or make sure you guys are going there for a reason, just so you guys can pick up groceries or whatever. Myers has been a little bit more on the quieter side, I'll be honest with you guys. Not the best, not the worst. Usually we've been seeing more stuff on the weekends rather than anything else, but these past few days have definitely been a little bit more on the chiller side, if anything. So we have been watching those. We'll let you guys know if we see any more updates. We saw a little bit of stock trickling in. We'll give you guys more details as we go and get them. Fred Myers, not more major updates in all honesty. HEB, no more Xbox updates. PC Richards, no more major updates. And all the other various potential walk-ins are kind of more on the unlikely side. little on the lower stack as well. There's always those small chances too for those random bundles that we always mention for like the BJ's or Kroger's, and that's about it for the day. We'll kind of see where the day goes and takes us. So make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on as well for the brand new PlayStation 5 giveaway. Amazon links down below for the PS5 disc, digital console, and controller. Twitter and Twitch stream as well, link down below. Sign up for Weeble. Deposit $1, get a bunch of free stock, free money, some of that Coinbase too as well. And I appreciate you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys up later on throughout today for a bunch more videos. Love you guys.